Welcome back, witches and wanderers, to the Morbid Witch Podcast. I'm your host, Kari, guiding you once again into the shadows, where myths, spirits, and the unseen world converge. Tonight, we descend into the underworld of ancient China, to the court of King Yan, also known as Yan Wang, the formidable ruler of Diyu. In Chinese mythology, death is not the end, it is judgment. Every action, every betrayal, every lie is weighed, and in the shadowed halls of Diyu, King Yan watches, listening, recording, and passing verdicts on the souls of the departed. Prepare yourself. The gates of the underworld are opening, and the echoes of the dead are stirring. King Yan is not merely a deity of death. He is the ultimate judge, the arbiter of moral balance in the afterlife. His origins are woven from ancient Chinese mythology, influenced by Taoist and Buddhist thought. He presides over Diyu, the Chinese underworld, a vast, shadowed realm where souls are brought for reckoning. Here, every life is examined, every action weighed. Yan Wang does not act from cruelty, but from justice. Legends describe him seated on a throne of black jade, his robes etched with symbols of law and order. His eyes are sharp, unblinking, capable of piercing the soul itself. In one hand, he holds the book of life and deeds, recording every virtue and sin. In the other, the scales of judgment, tipping in favor of righteousness. To the living, King Yan was both terrifying and necessary. Ancestors told stories to remind children of morality, to respect elders, and to honor the departed. For every misdeed, Yan Wang waits. King Yan presides over the 10 courts of hell, each with its own judge and purpose. The 10 courts were established to maintain cosmic order, to ensure the soul faces the consequences of its earthly deeds. In the first court, the soul is judged for minor sins, lying, greed, and disrespect. In the second court, more serious crimes, such as theft and deceit, are considered. By the fifth court, souls guilty of murder or betrayal face trials that mirror their earthly actions, a dark reflection of their crimes. Every court serves a moral purpose. Punishments are symbolic, not eternal torture, but correction. A soul may endure hardship, reflection, and suffering until it understands its errors. Only then may it progress towards reincarnation or eventual release. Stories tell of souls who tried to deceive Yan Wang, offering false accounts of their deeds. The book of life and deeds would glow red, the chains would rattle, and the soul would be dragged back to the court for re-examination. King Yan's justice is meticulous, unyielding, and absolute, a mirror for the living, warning all who hear his stories that morality matters, even when no one watches. Countless tales illustrate Yang Wang's fairness and his terrifying authority. One story tells of a scholar who embezzled funds from the imperial treasury. Upon death, he arrived in Diyu and tried to bribe the court demons. King Yan appeared, stern and unmoved. The scholar was placed in a chamber where he confronted the faces of every person he had wronged. Only when he acknowledged his crimes, with remorse, was he allowed to pass to reincarnation. Another legend tells of a soldier who took a life in self-defense but failed to report it. Yang Wang's judgment weighed intent against action. The soldier endured a trial of reflection, visions of the life he had taken and the lives he had saved, before being released wiser and more compassionate. Yang Wang's courts teach a vital lesson. The afterlife is not about vengeance. It is about balance, justice, and the recognition that every action leaves a mark, visible to forces beyond mortal comprehension. Even in everyday life, offerings were made to King Yan. Families left incense, paper effigies, and food at graves and temples, asking him to guide the departed safely and to protect the living from their ancestors' restless spirits. King Yan is not confined to old texts. His presence lingers in Chinese culture, particularly during the Qingming Festival and the Hungry Ghost Festivals, when the living honor the dead, settle debts, and offer food to wandering spirits. Yang Wang's shadow is also visible in literature, opera, and folklore, a reminder that death is structured, not chaotic, that justice continues beyond the mortal realm. He has parallels worldwide: Hades of Greek mythology, Osiris of Egypt, Yama of India, all rulers of the afterlife, all reminding humanity that moral order extends beyond life. But Yang Wang's particular focus on judgment and correction, rather than punishment for cruelty's sake, makes him unique. He is not evil, he is balance. He embodies the universe's insistence that we take responsibility for our actions, and that what we do in life echoes into eternity. Tonight, we've walked the shadowed halls of Diyu, witnessed the meticulous judgment of King Yan, and explored the moral threads that bind life and afterlife. If you've enjoyed this journey, follow the Morbid Witch Podcast on TikTok, YouTube, and Instagram, where myths, spirits, and the unseen continue to linger. Until next time, stay strange, stay spooky, and remember, the shadows are always watching.